Hey guys, Zycora here. Before we start the challenge quest run that I did earlier, I just wanted to make a quick overview of the team that I brought. So I brought uh, Lillisette with a base EX, no power stones in it, or yeah, so base level, and because I went into tickets and got her EX, but yeah, didn't want to invest in it. And Maria has the C35 maxed out, but no EX. Lillisette doesn't have the C35 either, or any of the passives for C15, etc. As well as, yeah. So Ardyn is the only one that is completely built. No burst or anything like that, but he has the LD. So yeah, with that being said, this will be a double speed run. For those that want to watch the fight in the normal speed, just mute the video and set it to half speed on YouTube. Yep. Enjoy, guys. Bye. Main focus I had during the fight, since I didn't have Ardyn, or I haven't picked up the Ardyn on the JP side. So main focus was to keep the Fedora stacks, or yeah, keep it at 5 or V on the his Fedora, and the number as high as possible, basically. And also keeping track of his immortality buff. Only using when I needed to, basically. And throwing some HP plus attacks when able. The only thing I needed really to focus on with Maria is to not use her arrow rain to heal, because if she heals, then Ardyn loses his ability. So it was an interesting fight, because you had to think about not using Maria's best skill. But yeah, I enjoyed the fight. I would like to actually invest in both Maria and Lillisette, but the draws didn't make that possible. I don't want to go further deeper into a banner where I already maxed Ardyn. So, and I shouldn't go deeper when I snatched up the EX. There's good banners left. We have the Renoa LD banner, and she comes with Alphanod, and I don't have him, so he's also a good unit to pick up. But yeah, I might just max out Lillisette because I have her EX, and I really like her style, art style, etc. And yeah, so who knows? I have to think a little bit about ingots at the moment. I know it will be different soon. It will start becoming less and less of an issue. But yeah, I'm hoping I pick up Ardyn's burst on at least on Edward's banner. I'll probably go tickets into Renoa, and might just skip the Kamari banner because I have all the characters. So There's no EX to pick up or anything like that, so it's I usually go deeper into banners where I don't have most of the characters, or at least two of the characters, not their EX, basically. So what I will do is I will go deep into Edward with gems, and if I pick up Edward really fast and wasn't lucky on the Renoa banner, I might go back and throw some gems on the Renoa banner as well. Because when we go into the Kefka weeks, or when his bursts releases, I have nearly all those characters maxed out. It's just when we get to Stragos and Realm, that banner I will throw resources into, because I want Realm. And yeah, if I pick up Stragos, that's good too. So yeah, of course there is the Emperor LD, but I can pick that up later. I don't really like that banner because I have everything else except its LD. So, and I know he will be repeated later, and yeah, getting burst, etc. So. I hope everyone is having a great morning or evening or wherever you are. But yeah, I'm hoping you enjoy Ardyn as well, and just be mindful of how to play him, especially when running with a healer, because you have to be very careful not using any healing skills that might interrupt his the usefulness of his kit, basically. And also yeah, make sure to use the his the re-break ability, or when he can give back the brave like lightning can. Use that, and then use his warp step to get the Fedora stacks in check and just keep him maxed out. So I was very surprised at this team, because I just wanted to try out the stage with the team before I invested further. I didn't, since I hadn't maxed out the equipment or anything like that, the character boards would be no use. Basically, I could maybe go into one tree on each character, or Lillisette and Maria. But yeah, I was surprised that he was able to basically solo it. The others are just there to not screw up the fight. It would be easier just going with Ardyn solo, I think, but yeah. So, but it was an interesting fight. Bringing both of them was made the fight a bit, I wouldn't say challenging, because since I beat it with a very budgety team, but yeah, you had to think about what you did. Yeah, you couldn't just mash the buttons. Which is the universal sign of a good fight. When you don't just have to mash the buttons. Yeah, I would imagine if you have picked up his the bursts, you can probably do this without investing anything into the ladies, basically. what I did is that I maxed out their armor. Didn't realize it, but yeah, invested the armor tokens basically. Since we have so much armor tokens anyway, so why not? And then just micromanage their skills. Just took away the normal crystal and level, HP and defense pluses, and just took away the summon passives and focused on artifacts and skills. So even though they don't have a lot of CP, they still maximized everything. So that is also something that is very important to do if you want to squeeze out the most of a character, is go into the CP. Just don't just press auto, because that is the worst. Just go into and plan out, okay, what is most powerful? Okay, so this skill that is 20 CP probably gonna be a lot more useful than all the tiny increases to HP and defense, etc., or some of the, let's say, Shiva passives or anything like that that is less than X amount of HP, etc. Because most of the fight, or most of the time at least, in most fights you are at full health most of the time, or if you're not, then if you are going into a fight that is sure to make you drop below let's say 50% of HP a lot of the time, then don't use the skills that is requiring you to have at least, let's say, 80 HP, etc. So once you have tried a fight, if you didn't make it, then just go back and make adjustments. It's yeah, so that is also something that is very useful. Just enjoy or take time with your characters. They need the love, and you learn a lot more about the characters by just going in and reading everything that they do. It will help with the fights, and as I said, it makes even small characters that we haven't invested in pack a fair bit of punch. And it's fun to see. I was pleasantly surprised that we made this. And let's see. So now we're just micromanaging the last bit of the fight. We're re-breaking, just HP attacking, and now Maria can use her healing ability, because now we go for broke. It was a little bit of Daredevil here at the end going, but yeah, good going HP attack, but it got the job done. So that's the challenge quest, guys. Hope everyone is clearing it and having a great time. Bye.